update scene. We are back in Satisfactory, day 3, and we are going to start right off. How about my thing here? I don't have any of that stuff. Not sure why it's showing me all that stuff. I don't have that. Down in my hotbar, I don't have it. We have to go up here and get limestone. And I just, nope, I need to get up here. We just have to hop our way up. Go get the limestone out of the portable miner, which there should be hopefully full. Oh, over here. Oh, I'm not quite that possible. And it should, yeah, it stopped, so it's full. And we are going to build an auto miner for that, and we're going to build a constructor to turn that into concrete. But before we do that, we need to make concrete to make the auto miner. Okay, apparently that's too big of a jump. Smaller jump, Stacey, smaller jump. We're gonna make some concrete. We can make some auto miners. And then we have to make, well, we have to make a lot of concrete because we're gonna have to bring power from our bio furnaces. One this way, which will also do the iron, which is over there, and the limestone, and then the other one will go to the copper. And furnace those. I'm not sure why I came this way, but I did. Our little house is looking good. I said there was character upgrades, but I don't really see any character upgrades at this point, so I'm not quite sure how we upgraded. Now there is... Do not turn off this device. Updating. There is a middle mini game you can play. There's eventually a shopping center where you can get all kinds of stuff for decorating and building your factories, but we're still apparently in Newville. They, yeah, they don't have a lot of confidence in them yet, so they haven't really opened up all of those options to us because they're quite surprised apparently that we even survived. Apparently only 3 people in our area survived the initial the initial descent. So, concrete you need a lot of, and 3 concrete ore gives you powder. Not great. That's all there is to it. Not great. Oh, I need 50 for that upgrade. I think, what do I need for the miners? We need more plates. We have the concrete. Let's get more plates because we're going to need it. Well, we can go and empty out our iron, which is this way. We can I make a smelter right away too? Because that'd be nice. Yes, I can. So let's go to the iron. We'll transfer the portable miner into an MK1 and get a smelter going, and we'll just plunk all of the iron from the auto miner into the smelter so it can start smelting. And then we can make the next one and the next one. So let's do that today here. Let's remove that, press and hold. Now we are going to make... Yes, we are. Now there's an input and an output here. We want the output towards... Where do we want it to go here? I kind of want it to go that way. I can go between these trees, I guess. Or through that tree. Shoot. Let's try this again. Let's make it go this way. Yeah, it's gotta go this way. Let's try this again. Left bumper. I think you get all your materials back, which is good. Let's turn that. That's the back, this is the front. Nice. Now we do have to get power to it. Let's see. We can build a smelter. Let's build a smelter like here-ish. Doesn't have to be directly in line, but let's try and find that here. Here's some kind of that's enough power. You can just string between them. That's not very far away. Good. So, power. Power to that. Let's do power to that. Now, let's go down to the power button. Poles. I'm going to need a pole for sure. It's got to go to the back of that machine. So let's... We have to do power from that side. The power's from there. So we put the power pole like here-ish. Another one. Try and do a direct feed as much as we can here. Now let's see if there's enough wire to go from here. If I might have to do extra poles. Now it says you can hook 4 up to here. So let's see how far this is. That's not what I wanted. Let's reconnect this. Let's reconnect this. The power pole. Let's do that. Right. Let's do the power here. Power. Nope. Power. No empty line connection. Let's reverse it. Okay, let's put a power pole over here. Let's connect the power. Here. We'll connect this, this, this. There it goes. And I should power them out. Nice. Now. X. Now it is doing 60 ores per minute, and that has to do with the purity of the ore. The smelter. I'm going to do it in iron. We'll only do 30 minutes. We actually technically need 2 smelters. So maybe we should build another smelter right off the bat here. So we can share power. Let's see, can we build another smelter? Yes, we can. Nice, not right. But you know what? We will streamline this after. Let's hook the power. No, I don't think we can make We don't have enough. We need iron pipes. Okay, so let's go make iron pipes. We can actually do this sooner than later. Yay! Let's take some iron out because we don't have enough. So what we're going to do. We want to take this out. We're going to take it out. Put it in here for now. Let it do its smelting. Put this in here. Also iron ore. There we go. Now we're going to have two feeds, and that's because these only do half the capacity that this produces. If this was a impure, then it would produce on equal scale, but because this is considered normal, it produces faster than these can produce. So, we will have to go one E. There's the plates, which is way over here. So far, power is good. That's kind of ugly. It'd be nice if we could have placed these a little closer together, but I think we're okay. We will rearrange this as we get the need for more streamlining. In the meantime, we are only learning, and learning is good. Okay, plates. We need plates. So we saved our time with the ingots. We're going to make more MK1s, and we'll put that over on the copper node next. But let's get this streamlined, which is kind of exciting, having 25. Now it does, let's left bumper this here, production. And constructor is wire. I want to make one constructor. I don't think I have this stuff to make it. No, I don't. We'll have to come back and forth. Let's just get it made into ingots first, and then we can work on construction next. Yeah. We need to have to reinforce iron. Everything looks good. Green is good. Yellow means it doesn't have enough power. All right, so let's go to just belt. Right click. Now, at the moment, I don't have a splitter, so I can only feed into one. We'll take it out though and manually feed it. Need that. Well, this one will just stop producing when it runs out of ore. We have to get a splitter, and in order to do a splitter, to split that conveyor belt into two, we're going to have to upgrade our hub again. Which is kind of a priority. Do we have what it takes to do? Oh. There's no. Let's see here. Do we have what it takes to build another MK here? Yes, we do. Power source here. So what did we need to do here? We need to do... Oh, I wanted to get those done first. Let's go make the MK1 for our copper, which is just another thing here. Our pile. Yeah, it's burning through those things well. Okay. Let's go ahead our copper on here and we'll start. I guess we'll have it come out. Which way do we let it go out? Do we have copper ore go that way? So it kind of meets up with the iron? I think it would. Yeah, I think we would. So let's dismantle this. Sorry, not dismantle. We're going to pick this up. And we are going to make it... What a pain. Okay. Well, it is what it is here. We are going to do an MK1. gotta come this way. And then we're gonna build a smelter going this way. Oh, I need an extra. That's fine. We need power. So. Yeah. My gosh, it's gonna have to come all the way around here. No, I think we'll put it the other way. It's shorter, even if they have to split it and have it go this way or not meet up here and here. Our hub is sort of the central point, and that's okay. We can have projects right here. Looks like another wire's gonna need a smelter. Because that's important. Empty wires. Alright, I think we will. You can see. Well, there is power. The power goes to the top, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So maybe we can just power right over top. That would save us, make it a direct feed and save us some space. But the smelter still has to come over here. So I think we need to disassemble this. We're going to reassemble this way. Let's do the smelter over here. That's just fine. Smelter. Okay. Now. Iron plates. Oh, okay. Well, let's get the power going here. We're going to put power right up the top there. How are we going to do this here? Let's get a couple of poles going. We're going to have to put poles to that anyway, but I think we can put a pole and power right there. So let's put a pole here-ish. Yeah. So we're going to right bumper, put a pole here. Can we get up here? We're gonna put a pole. Now, can we put lines direct? Is it too close? Alright. It's gone very quiet all of a sudden. Can. Ooh, okay. Now can we connect? Here. 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 Nice. Let's go make some iron plates. It's getting dark on us here, but we can see pretty good. Hopefully the lighting's really nice here. Iron plates. And then we can get the conveyor belts to go into the smelter for the copper. And then we need to figure out what's next. What's next? The constructor. For the iron at least. Well, we can do the constructor for the copper as well. We also need to put one of these MK1s on the concrete. Because we'll definitely need more concrete. I think I said we needed 50 for that. Yeah, 50 for the next upgrade. Oh, darken this real quick. 50. We need 100 copper wires, 50 cement, 100 pipe. Alright. We'll run out of power, but so far. Let's go make the conveyor belts to at least get it to go from the smelter to the, well, from the miner to the smelter. And then we'll work on making a constructor. I believe this update we get a storage container, and if that's the case, we can make a storage container. Everything put into a storage container. And I kind of want to put, I know trees, you're sort of in the way here. Alright, can I put a constructor? No, I can't. I need more wire. Okay. More wire, more wire, more wire. And did they have container? Okay, good. We can need a container. Let's make some more wire. We'll make the container. We'll get the iron, or pardon me, the copper into storage container. And then it can just start piling wire, which we need for so many things. And we'll do the same for the iron. What are we doing for time here? And nothing's killed us. That's even better. Okay. So yeah, I think we'll put the storage over here. So that's going into there. We are going to put the... We want the constructor. Reinforced time. Oh, I had to make cables. My fault, my fault, my fault. We need cables and some reinforced iron. Okay. So we need a lot of the copper wire before we need cable. Let's get this going, and then I think we're gonna have to go get more smelters. We should pick up the cement while we're here as well, because I know we're gonna need more, pardon me, limestone from the quarry there. You'll also do a construction here as well. That going. Yeah. One thing at a time. I do wish there was a fast way we can move, but I guess the point is not to rush too quickly through this. I didn't go and get this screw, did I? Yeah. Limestone, I think is what we need for reinforced iron plate. Yeah. Limestone. I have 13. Yes, it is. It's copper ingots. Good thing my copper's smelting. We will smelt this. Now this raw ore we could just throw right into the smelter. And we probably will. I can't remember how much it needed to. Can't afford recipe. Can't I afford the recipe? I can't I afford the recipe. It needs. Look at this copper. What is that we need here? The only thing I can think is possibly. Is. Okay. Interesting. These screws, we need 12 for each plate. So let's just make a bunch of screws. Now that my power shut down, to figure out why it shut down. Did I run out of green material? That could be. I do have more green material. Okay, so I need to. No, I don't need all of it. Oh, okay. That. Let's see here. Why did that one's so annoying? We ran out of. That one's so good. See, this is not 80 per minute or hardly drawn at all. This one's drawing. Oh. I mean, this would take one. Let me put it further away. So we'll turn that extra smelter off. We don't need to go right into the smelter, so we get a better power source here. I also have to go up and get that anyway. Where's the flowers? Oh. Let's turn it off. Empty this. That should help. That should help. I know. I know. We need power. Hello, sunrise. Come on, it'll be a lot easier to see with you. I can barely see this look like. Okay, I know I have to come right up to this side. Yeah. There we go. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. One more hill. Oh, I have to come all the way over, don't I? My legs are too short for that. Alright. Hello. Now, I do need... That's the when I'm up on power. I can get... Alright, well, let's butter and more. I already have 13. I really don't need that many. 30. I will only get 5. The next hub upgrade. and that give us the ability to make a biomass, which burns slower, more efficient. We also make our own furnaces, which means we can put an actual power source right here. Or this, come down here, go all the way. I need to get the copper, which is over here. Orange flower. And, oh, the copper, I guess I don't have to come this way. Copper's being smelted. I do need to make the, run out of power. Alright, you ready? Oh, I hadn't selected the copper. Okay. Oh, okay. Right by this tree, I want to develop a constructor. I don't have enough cables. Hum. Let's make a cable. Alright. Now, I'm going to use the raw ore I have. I'm just going to throw these extra ingots. No, there's a little bit of back. I really should spend the time and make them into copper ingots here. Let's see here. I've got the stuff to make cement. I've got the stuff to make the iron reinforced plates, which I don't need that many. Okay, let's try this again. Let's get the constructor. We can get the conveyors from there to the constructor. We're slowly bringing it closer to us, which makes a huge difference. Let's put the constructor right here. And then we're going to do conveyor belts from there. There. And then we're going to get the power pole right here. I need more, which I only need a couple, and then I'm going to automatically make one. Even if we don't have a storage facility. I guess I should be next to making the storage facilities so there's the wire can continually make and put into a storage facility. Add up. I know we need a lot going forward. How are those? Let's put cover 30 minutes. This next has 2 inputs. That into go get that smelting copper. We should make another constructor. We have something here. We should do that. Then we can turn that iron. Well, I guess we should probably make it into a rod. Actually, what we should do is just put it into the storage container first. Do I have no, I need one more rod. Okay, let's go to the iron here. At least get the iron going into a storage container, because then if we put a second, it can both come into a storage container, then it can come out of the storage container. So let's just put the central storage container right here. Because iron pipe, iron pipe. Then it's not stopping production, it can just keep filling full. We can take it from the iron plate. We can take it from the iron ingot stage and turn it into plates, rods, screw, and then reinforce it. Next thing we need to do is upgrade. We have a lot of iron ore. Okay, so we need 100 of that. So, yeah, I think we're going to stop it here today. This has been great. I am going to make all of this into plates and pipes, and I'm going to make the cement, and we will pick this up where we're leaving it here today in the next episode, where we will upgrade our hub. We will connect the conveyor belt, and then we're going to figure out the power situation, because I know we are getting close to running out. So thank you very much for joining me, and we will see you in the next episode.